Circuit breaker. Gertrude, hello. I hear you might have a quest for me, Gertrude. No, you're gonna leave that nice dramatic shot I was setting up? That's okay. Hey, are you okay? Do I look okay? These kids are driving me crazy. I'm sorry, it's just that I've lost her. Lost who? Fluffs, poor Fluffs. She never hurt anyone. Who's Fluffs? My beloved feline friend Fluffs. She's been purring by my side for almost a decade. Please, could you go search for her while I look over the kids? Yes. Suppose I could. Really, thank you so much. I really have no idea where she could be. I think my son Shillop and Willow. First of all, what are you naming your children? Saw the cat last. They'll be out in the marketplace. Alright, then I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna need a bucket of milk and a raw sardine. Okay. I already have 100 coins. That's good. A bucket of milk and a raw sardine. Now, sardines. Are those things I can just fish myself with my level 10 fishing? Fishing guide. Small net. Okay. Big net. Mackerel. Cod. Bass. Catfish. Rod. A okay, I can catch a sardine with a fishing rod and fishing bait. I think that's going to be step number 1, is getting a sardine with a fishing rod and fishing bait. Which means I must find where sardine are being caught. Salmon, salmon. Anchovies. Anchovies, anchovies. Sardine. Okay. Maybe, a fishing tutor. Let's see. Gotcha. Anchovies. Really? It's also shrimp here. Anchovies, anchovies. Sardine. Salmon, salmon. Salmon. It is sardine, right? Mother of God. Gertrude. You are my quest. Just stay right here. 1 raw sardine, please. Pick up some Dougal leaves south of Gertrude's house. Use for jerk leaves in the sardine. Talk to Willow in Varrock Square. Dougal leaves. Kimba, the White Lion? Okay, I have 2 Dougal leaves. Use on the sardine. Okay, well, first of all, where do I even catch sardine? Before we go too far. Before we go too far. These are ducks. Okay, on the map, I'm not seeing really a spot, because it's weird, right? Because I know that right here, I get shrimp. This is anchovies. So I'm not sure where I would get a sardine from. That's okay, though. I don't know where to go for it. I need bait. and a rod, obviously. Okay. But, okay, Lumbridge Swamp, East Coast. Lumbridge Swamp. I guess I must go back to Lumbridge. Lumbridge Swamp, East Coast. Never... Okay, so here. East Coast? Here? Okay. Okay, there's a water altar down here, too, which is very nice. Fish... Okay, let me go to... Alright. I need a fishing shop to buy a pole. Unless I can craft a pole? Wait, can I craft a pole myself, too? Fishing rod. Fishing rods is an item he bought from shops. Okay, it is not... I cannot make it? I have to buy it. Okay, so, fishing shop. Fishing spots. Okay. Fishing tutor. Fishing shop. Well, obviously Varrock has to have a shop. Fishing shop. No? No shop in Varrock? For fish? Okay. No, that's chill. I guess it's the port. Fishing shop port. Okay, what's faster? What's faster? Is it faster to go up, down, or side across? I feel like the way I just came is like cleaner. I'm gonna go the way I came. Maybe. Yep, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna do the opposite of what I just said. Okay. I wish I could... Can I jump on these stepping stones? Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Am I fucking cool enough to do this? Am I fucking cool enough to do this shit? No, I need level 31 agility. I am just not cool enough to do that shit. Darn. What a shame. I was so close, and there was a fucking imp on the other side, too. I could have fucking gotten him if only I was strong enough. I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry. I think we finally survived the sun doing its thing to us, which is great. Because now... But now my hat's kind of crashing out a little bit. That's okay. Is it okay? Oh, let's go bald for a while. I think we're by the jump. Or am I so stupid? Oh my god. No. Yes. I don't have to do the jump. Oh my god, I don't have to do the jump at all. Okay, the jump was cool though. I don't have to do it. Okay, am I alone now? I feel like, unless they're lurking, we officially lost a person who had me on a point system. It was an old school rune head. That's kind of the problem with, I guess, these streams, is that, like, I think people who are new to RuneScape probably aren't going to watch somebody play RuneScape. Unless you already know me, and I don't really have much of an audience. And then subsequently, I need to be going over here. And then subsequently, people who probably will be watching me are people who are looking at the RuneScape tag on Twitch, who tune in, and then there are probably people who know the game pretty well, and I'm a fucking noob. So, you know, they'll say stuff to me that I'm like, I don't know what that is. First time here. It's different with Homestuck, because, like, with Homestuck, like, I'm with somebody who is in the fandom. So when, like, Grace and I do Homestuck streams, it's, like, very clearly, like, okay, well, I'm the newbie, Grace is the old head, and so Grace is there to pick up on the jokes that because everyone watching the Homestuck streams are people who know Homestuck, right? Like, no one's watching the Homestuck streams. Like, this is my first time reading through Homestuck. So, like, Grace is my, like, buffer for anyone coming in who, like, knows knows the story, knows the memes, knows the culture, that I don't get. And it's funny that I don't get it, because it's like, oh, haha, Sal doesn't know. But everyone else knows, and so they were still able to, like, have that, like, interactivity with the community, because Grace knows everything, pretty much, that needs to be known anyway, at least enough to have a conversation with any Homestuck head that comes into the stream. Or even, like, the YouTube comments, I'll sometimes just screenshot them to Grace and say, what should I say to this? Because I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But with OSRS, it's like, it's just me. I'm not prolific in this game's lore or the story or anything. I feel like at this point, people who are going to be watching an OSRS stream are going to be people who know the game probably inside and out. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, as much fun as I'm having, it's probably the reason why I'm not getting much viewership is probably because, like, anyone who does know the game doesn't want to watch a fucking noob, like, fail their way through things that they've done for 20 years. And then anyone who's not played the game is like, why would I want to watch somebody play the game? This random ass game, I don't know anything about it. Why would I watch them? Who are they? I don't care. I think this is really, like, a thing that I do just for me. So people come in here like, oh, prove to me why I should follow you. It's like, I don't have to. I don't care. I just want to play the game. I think it's this guy. This guy looks like he sells stuff. I've not been looking for imps at all. Oh my god, I have to really get used to that. Fuck. I'm a failure. I'm sorry. Welcome, you buy fish equipment at my store. I also buy anything I catch off of you. Oh, let's see what you got then. Okay, well, that sounds awesome. I would like 1 fishing rod, please. That's $5. I would like 10 bait, please. 500 cigarettes. Okay, value of a sardine, 10. I know I can just buy a raw sardine off of this guy, but the point is, I want to do it myself. So I will not be buying his fucking sardine, actually. I just got the scariest notification on my phone. That just said Grace birthday, and I was like, oh no, is it today? It's tomorrow. So I can maintain my friendship status as being a good friend by remembering. I might like I might set up the fishing and then just go pee. I kind of am now full of tea and grapes. Which is a good thing to be full of. I wasn't eating because there was somebody here, but now that they're gone, I'm gonna eat again. I ate that so weirdly. I guess I can also run. Man, someone's 6 years older than me calling me a kid, and we're both in our 30s. Shut the fuck up. It was so crazy. Like, once you hit this age, it's like we're kind of just... It's not that different anymore. So funny. I'm gonna be fucking 80 at the retirement home. Some fucking 90-year-olds and be like, oh, he's a kid. You're a kid. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna mess with their fucking dosage, man. Wait a minute. There's sometimes imps around here. Not today. No imps today, no sir. So these implings aren't what I'm looking for, because I keep seeing the implings, and I thought that that was what I'm on him. I hate so much. I hate everything you are. Oh my god. In the castle? In the castle? A blue wizard hat. I don't care. Okay, in theory, we're able to catch sardines soon. Lumbridge, Swamp, East Coast. I wish there was like a map. But in theory, we're gonna be able to do stuff here. East Coast. This is the East Coast. Stop running. It's undignified. Lumbridge Swamp, East Coast. Okay, fishing. Okay, net fishing spot. Okay, talk to fishing tutor. Maybe he knows what's happening. Teach me about the basics of fishing, please. I didn't... I think he gave me a net. I did not want a net. Fishing rod? No. Okay. You did the... okay. Any more questions I can ask of you? About different fish? Rod? Lumbridge River. Okay. Maybe it's somewhere around... okay, this is all net fishing, which I hate that he gave me another net. Like, it was very nice of him, but I did not need it. Is this a spot? Is this anything? Is this anything? Fly! Go web go! Fuck me. OSRS. Lumbridge. Where to fish for sardines? Images, please. Just give me a fucking, like... Just give me like a... it was a YouTube video. Where to fish sardines and harems. Herrings. Oh my god, there's someone... the website is... I'm not even... I wish I was fucking making this up. This is so funny. Hold on. There's someone... Sal's Realm of RuneScape. That's me, dude. Wait a minute. I'm Sal. That's me. What the fuck? That's crazy, dude. Made by Darth KJ for Sal's Realm only. Surely this must be helpful. Surely this must help me somehow. Okay. Okay. It's not helping me. This guy's saying Draenor Village. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Alright. Stop it. Get some help. Okay, clearly we're in the wrong spot, but I trust my namesake. I guess this is west of the Lumbridge Swamp. I just don't like it. I guess it is west. I just don't appreciate how specifically west it is. I thought it would be a bit, whatever, man. We're gonna talk. Listen, there's no way that another Sal will lie to a Sal. There's just like a pact, okay? I will say, my name is so uncommon, even saying it out loud feels weird. Even though it's my fucking name. Even saying it, I'm like, odd. Odd thing to say. An odd name to speak. I'm gonna go to the Wizard's Tower, then I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Just because I don't trust the area I'm about to be in. With that jailer. Alright. I return. The long-awaited return of my hat abstracting. Maybe I should fix that. Maybe I should fix my hat real quick. How bad is it? It's a little bad. It's a little... Alright, we're gonna do some behind-the-scenes action really quick. We're gonna do a little, where is it? Pre-stream? Alright. There's a problem happening here. It's because earlier when I set up the green screen, the sun was blazing. Now the sun's not blazing. This is what I really look like. This is what it really is. This is what it's really like. So now we need to grab a new... How bad's that? I think it's because it's like kind of green. I mean, I think it's like even worse. I think this hat just hates being on the green screen, which is a darn shame. I like this hat. That's a shame. Fuck it. We just think it's like a feature, maybe. It's a feature that the hat is vaguely similar to the green screen color. I knew that wasn't gonna be bad. I think it's a feature. I'm gonna say it's a feature, and we move on. It's kind of cool, actually, now that it's more, like, defined. It's like... Get the hide behind the world. Alright, so we're here to cook some sardines. I wanted to talk about, something. Is it gone? Oh, no. I thought about while I was peeing. It was great. Oh, yeah. The idea that, like, playing an MMO solo, I think it's a conversation that comes up, like, all the time, and will probably be coming up whenever I play this game, because it's just a constant, thing that we're gonna have to be talking about. Bait fishing spot. Are you kidding me? The whole time? That's crazy. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know all that. Get a better angle of this, or is this the best I can do? Oh my god, a fucking herring. Yeah, this kind of this idea of like, if you're playing an MMO, you have to be playing with people. I don't know. I think that's a little silly. I think that like you can. Nice. All right, we have a sardine, so no matter what, we've got this on lock. I think that like, no matter. I think that it's like you can play an MMO and play it however you want to play it, because sort of the beauty of an MMO is like being in a large world and getting to be a part of it. Like, and I think there's a certain level of, at least for me, a certain level of chillness that comes to playing an MMO. A certain level of like, it's kind of always there, it's persistent, and I think because of the nature of the games, the combat isn't like insanely difficult. Like I look at RuneScape, I look at WoW, Final Fantasy 14, kind of the big MMOs that are around, and the combat isn't insanely difficult, at least for me. And I think some of the fun of those games is that like, I mean, they can get difficult later. So you sort of have this like almost like a simple framework, and then, but eventually, as you get deeper and deeper and deeper into this game, it's gonna evolve in complexity to the point where it becomes really like it's gonna become way more difficult to play. And I find it to be really fun. That's a really fun way to like play, because at first you're kind of like chilling, right? Like at first you're just like, you're clicking on stuff, not much happening. But then it hits a point later on where the game really shines. I want to do 3. This jailer is just like staring me down as I'm cooking these sardines, man. All right, bud. I'm out of here. See ya. No, don't chop down a tree. Just go to the bank, actually. Go to the bank. Yeah, I think it's like, for me, playing these games, it's really just about like, I think the slow leveling is fun. I think that it's fun to slowly explore a world in a setting at your kind of like your own pace, at your own time, and not have to super worry about too much. Okay, sardine. What was it about milk? A bucket of milk. Let's make a bucket of milk real quick. Let's figure out how to make a bucket of milk. OSRS. Bucket of milk. Minus AI. Sec, thank you. Cooking ingredient used to blah blah blah. Players can use a bucket on a dairy cow or a dairy buffalo to create a bucket of milk. Okay, to make a bucket. I don't think you can make a bucket, but I think you can just find a bucket. Is there a bucket around here? Wait, there's like there's a farming guy. A farming guy would sell buckets. I mean, I guess I could always try to find a bucket on the way to where I'm going, but that's at least. Oh, no, I want to. Oh, he's not here to. Okay, he's not here to sell things. He's here to be pickpocketed. I understand. Sorry about that. I guess we'll be looking for a bucket. Yeah, I think it's this relaxation-ness is like,
it's built in because originally these games were made to be kind of where you hung out. Like there wasn't like Facebook, there wasn't WhatsApp, there wasn't Discord. You had, you know, RuneScape, you had WoW, you had EverQuest. And the games are built with this pacing because as you're doing this, you're typing to your friends. You know, it's built so you don't have to. It's built so you can have chances to talk to your friends or talk to people you just met. And that's the multiplayer aspect of these games. Obviously, there's like questing together, there's doing activities together, but a lot of the pacing of these games is built this way because they were built to be chat rooms with eventually a game attached to it. But because we've now moved on past that point, these games have taken on a new meaning. Like for me, I play WoW and I play RuneScape and I play Final Fantasy 14. Basically, because I want to play a very chill sort of game that I get to be a part of a big world and there's lots to do, lots to get lost in, like lots to walk around in, and as other people are also walking around and having their own adventures in the world. So, you know, when people say, like, oh, why are you playing a multiplayer game single player? It's like, well, the way they intended this to be played doesn't happen anymore because it is now 2026. If anything, this point gets more prevalent the longer away it is. You know, this point will hit harder in 10 years, 20 years, right? It's like, you know, the longer this game lives, the more it's like, well, this isn't the time period for which the game was made. It was made before all this stuff was around. So we just you gotta have to kind of accept that, like, the way you first played RuneScape 20 years ago is not the way that is going to be played today. And that people will play games the way that they want to play them, regardless of whatever the original design intention was. It's now different. The game's different now, but the way we interact with it is different. So for me, someone who, I know I'm streaming on Twitch, this probably is very weird for me to say, but someone who's pretty averse to, like, interactivity in a game, I like WoW because there's people around that, like, I could, depending on what happens, I could ask them for help and talk to them. But it's way more likely to just they're just kind of there. Just it's like okay. So and I guess a good example is, like, you ever go to a coffee shop, whether it's a Starbucks or if you're based, you go to an indie coffee house. And there's people in there working on their laptops. Now, most of these people don't need to be working there. Most of these people likely have a home, though there's a chance that someone might not, because you don't necessarily have to be homeless to be poor. You could just be homeless and you know, have enough money to buy, like, a laptop and clothes and other things, but not have enough money to, like, spend however much it takes to pay rent nowadays. But that's a different point. But, you know, the people who are there, they likely don't have to be there for the most part. But people go to coffee shops, I'm one of them, to work on either schoolwork, their book, other work they have to do, because it just feels good to be around other people, even if you're not directly interacting with them, because humans, by nature, are very sociable creatures. We crave society, we crave togetherness, we crave the presence of other people, even if we don't necessarily want to be directly interacting with those people. So what's fun for me playing a game like RuneScape, WoW, Final Fantasy, whatever, is seeing other people are also having fun and also doing their own things while I'm doing my own thing. It's just like going to a coffee shop to work on something, even though you could have, made coffee at home. It's easy to make coffee at home. You just buy a coffee machine, buy some cold brew, get some milk, like what I just did. It's easy in a way, but I think that people understandably want to be near people, even if we're not gonna talk. That's my 2 cents on it, though. I also think that if you're like me coming into this game in 2026, there's not a lot of new players starting out questing together. That's kind of why I like that this game is, you can always start whenever you want and jump in and do whatever you want. But there's a certain interestingness to WoW's, like, I was pretty annoyed about this, actually. When they took off Burning Crusade the last time, because I had started playing it with a friend, but we didn't have a lot of time to play together. And then it hit a point where we just didn't have time, and then we would play once a month maybe. So we were still so early level in the game. We both were playing undead characters. We had fun. And I think at a point where they moved on to, all of a sudden they moved on to Wrath of the Lich King, and it was all right, well. And then then it moved on to Cataclysm, and it's fuck, well, we've lost the game we were trying to play, and it sucks. But I think that now that they do these rollouts where basically everyone can jump in, because now there's gonna be I'm guessing kind of how EverQuest does it, where now you have this, everyone jumps in at the same time to play it, and then everyone kind of goes through the questing. How the DLCs or the expansion packs came out in the day. Now people can go through that today, and everyone's generally doing the same content. Whereas a game like this, it's Ensouled Imped. Nice. Whereas a game like this, most people playing it have played it. Have played it for years, and they have level 99 skill capes and everything, and they're not it's not this server just launched and people haven't been able to play it for a long time, and now they can, and now they're jumping in, and we're all doing the questing together. It's I'm not gonna bump into many new. I don't ever see any people around my level. I'm gonna be so for real. I don't see people around my level. I see people in the 50s and the 100s. I don't see anybody around whatever I am, which I think is a 15. I think I'm level 15, 16. Yeah. And I'm assuming that's my level. I don't know, but I think that's my level. But I don't see people near my level anymore. I saw people when I was on Tutorial Island, and then once I left Tutorial Island, there was no more people. They all fucked off and did whatever they meant to go do, which is likely they were bots farming for another account. But that's beside the point. So yeah, to say oh, you should be playing this game with, why are you solidifying yourself as being solo? It's well, there's not a lot of other people. There really isn't. It's not like I started playing a WoW. And there's a ton of other people playing at the exact same time. And, we can kind of all similarly do the same content. I kind of feel bad that I jumped to this and didn't do Burning Crusade when it dropped, because I've been waiting for that to drop for ever. And then I was fuck it, I canceled my subscription, I started playing this, and I think the next week they just shadow dropped Burning Crusade Anniversary, and it's fuck off. If they had announced it, I would have I probably wouldn't be playing Old School RuneScape right now. I'd probably be playing World of Warcraft. Though I'm very happy to be playing RuneScape. Even though there's a part of me that wants to. I'm being attacked by dark wizards. I'm being attacked by dark wizards. I didn't, sorry, look at the map, buddy. Okay, holy shit. It was very scary. Alright. We are on Gertrude's Cats, which I think is actually a... Is it a member quest? It's our first member quest. Look at that. Shylop and Willow. Shylop. At the marketplace. I'm assuming the marketplace is... There's an imp. Hold on. Get him. Oh my god, through the houses? Tramp? Man. Johnny the Beard. Johnny the Beard. Yeah, that guy? This guy? Level 124. Are you fucking... Like, really? Like, there's no one around my level. Who am I gonna play this with? Fucking white bead, fuck off. So many fucking white beads, man. Level 91. Level 6. It's the first time I've seen someone roughly around my level. Barack, Benny, Romeo. This is the market, right? I mean, okay. Shopkeep. Willow. Wilo. And Shylop. The best names. Looking for you.
I didn't take it. I just forgot to pay.
What? I'm just trying to help your mom find fluffies.
I might be able to help. Fluffy's followed me to our secret play area, and I haven't seen her since.
Where's this play area?
If I told you that, it wouldn't be a secret.
What would make you tell? What would make you tell me? I almost threatened the children, but I didn't.
I'm a bit short on cash.
How much?
10 coins. 10 coins? I'll handle this. 100 coins should cover it.
100 coins? Why should I pay you?
You shouldn't, but we won't have otherwise. We never liked that cat anyway, so what do you say?
Alright, I'll pay. There we go. Now, where'd you see fluffies?
We play at the abandoned lumber mill to the northeast, just beyond the Jolly Bolty, and I saw fluffies running around in there.
Well, you have to find the broken fence to get in. I'm sure you can manage that. Amazing. I've been duped. This place? Alright. There's a broken fence. Well, let's go do it. Yeah, anyway, that's kind of my rant about that. I think that, like, you should play these games how you want to play. I don't think that people should have to play with other players in this game if they don't want to. That's kind of like a problem I think that some games have, is that there's a lack of, like, option to play different ways. I think that's the problem with Marathon, is, like, they only have the one way to play, where I feel like that Bungie has been a fucking king up until now of letting you kind of play the way that you want to play. Like, all their games have an amazing single-player, cooperative, optional story that you can play, that's well-constructed and, like, 10 hours long. Or you can play the PvP with multiple game modes. And then even, like, some of the titles, they would introduce new unique stuff. Like when they introduced, like, Firefight and Firefight. I'm sure there's other stuff too. I mean, Forge mode is crazy. Theater mode is great. So they do innovate, and so it's kind of sad that their newest game is like, well, you can only play one game mode. It's PvP, and there's only 3 maps. And the fourth map just came out after launch, but you can only play it on the weekends. Great. That sounds great. Meow. Hello. Wait a minute, they're all mewing? What? There's no way I'd know all that. Wait, climb up ladder. Let's see if there's something we could suss out here. Gertrude's cat. Ouch. Maybe the cat is thirsty. Use bucket of milk on the cat. Mew. Pick up the cat. Ouch. Maybe the cat is hungry. The cat doesn't want that raw sardine. It seems like a fussy cat. Apparently I have to do this, which makes it a seasoned sardine, which I'm not sure how you would find that without probably talking to people. Ow. The cat seems afraid to leave in the distance. You hear kittens mewing. Ah, so I must... The cat had kittens, and now I must find the cat's kittens. Oh. Mew? I find nothing. Oh my god. I find nothing. Well, I just searched this crate, so hopefully nothing's in there. Quick, quick. Come on, why? How is this possible? Maybe it's in different crates? Is this crate all the way back here I've not even touched? Seems like some crates are like yellow crates, which are like crates that they probably might be in. Do I have to be there when they... Alright, what's the gimmick here? Okay, just search different crates. Gotcha. There's no rhyme or reason. Nothing. Maybe I'll camp this one. And when it says Mew... Fuck. There's gotta be some sort of strategy. Potentially? Search the same crate over and over again? Is there a strategy here? Is there a gimmick I'm not utilizing? Okay. Okay, rub the dual leaf on the sardine, and then use the sardine on the crate. Nothing interesting happens. Fuck. Okay, well that was kind of all I had, man. Let's search these other crates all the way over here. Maybe they're not even over here. Maybe they're actually over here. Wait, what's this crate? Right here. I found a kitten! I have a little kitten. Okay, so it wasn't any of the crates that were yelling, but it was a yellow crate that was over there. Gotcha, okay. Ouch. Use the cat on the cat. Okay, there's more cats to find. Wait a minute. Oh shit, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Okay, no more cats, no more kittens up here. Okay, found the one there. What do you mean? This is torturous. How about this one? Oh, come on, it just mewed. What do you mean? What do you mean there's no cat? Come on, man. Okay, how many cats are there? Please, God. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just read that I already did it. Used Fluff's kitten on... Wait, Fluff's kitten. Yes. Pick up. Oh, wait. Okay, they're going? Okay, I did it, but I guess I just didn't do it. Alright, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. I'm pretty sure Fluff hissed at me when I tried that last time. But that's okay. I'm gonna fucking crash out, man. This fucking cat quest is killing me. Alright. I think we're almost done with this cat quest. The pee again. I'm very hydrated is the thing. Which is a good thing, but also, like, it makes the streaming part not great because I have to keep leaving. But I did chug all of this. And I ate grapes, which are quite juicy. But it's all for the, it's all for hydration, is the thing. Hydration is very important. You need to keep hydrated. Because I stay hydrated, because I feel my Brita. OMG, the Brita. Y'all see those on Instagram? The Brita. Anybody know about the Brita? I don't actually use Instagram really, but I do watch my husband watch Instagram, which kind of counts. I get my Instagram feed curated for me by not scrolling but getting sent stuff. And then not checking for weeks because I don't open up social medias like a bad husband. All right, Gertrude. Fluff's ran off with her kitten. You're back, thank you, Fluff just came back. I think she was upset as she couldn't find her kitten. Gertrude gives you a hug. If you hadn't found her kitten, it would have died out there. Yeah. It's okay, I have to do my bit. Thank you. I have no real material possessions. I do have kittens. I can only look after one. If Wolf needs a home,
I would sell it to my cousin in West Ardonge, but I hear that there's a rat epidemic there, but it's too far. Here you go, look after her, and thank you. Oh, by the way, the kitten can live in your backpack, but to make it grow, you must take it out and feed it and stroke it often. Gertrude gives you a fucking kitten. Oh. Oh my goodness. Talk to the kitten? We learned so many things. Pick up kitten. Use kitten on ground. Walk here. Drop kitten. Meow. Talk to kitten. Meow. Shut the fuck up. Chase. There aren't any vermin around. Interact. Stroke. Oh, that cat sure loves to be stroked. Oh my god. Look at this little guy. Look at this little fucking guy. Interact. Okay. Interact. Guess age? I wonder how old you are. Is 0 minutes, process is 3 hours. Will my cat die? Shoo away. Fuck off. Stroke that cat. Okay. Pick up that cat. Alright, we have a cat now. This might be the best game ever made.